So to get straight to the point, this video is going to be a step-by-step how I lowered my estrogen. I want to keep it very simple, very straightforward, to the point, because that's how I implemented this into my lifestyle and how I made the switch. I kept it very simple. I did not overcomplicate things. I did not make it harder than what it had to be. I really think these are key takeaways of what you can do right now to make that switch and to lower your estrogen, whether you're plant-based or not, or whether you're vegan or not. I truly believe that you can still implement some of these to help balance your hormones and not just have an overabundance of synthetic hormones and additional hormones in your system and nothing to help counteract that. So don't mind me, I have some notes here. I actually took these notes when I was at work. So the very first thing that I did when I knew that I had endometriosis and I had to get cysts removed and I had to literally just get my life back, the very first thing that I knew that I had to do was switch to a plant-based diet. I had no meat, no dairy, and I started to incorporate more nutrient-dense vegetables and fruits as well. I always had juices, I always had vegetables in my diet. I just didn't have enough, so I just started incorporating a lot more. I was making more juices, I was eating more cabbage, kale, collards, beets, tomatoes, cucumbers, lemons, and I also was drinking a lot of more herbal teas for more antioxidants and hormone fighting phytochemicals and properties. So that was the very first thing I did. Honestly, within a month of me switching, I had a lot more energy. My skin was purging, my skin was getting better. I noticed I needed less coffee. I just felt better. I just felt more energized during the day. I needed less naps. My mood was so much better. I was just much more mellow. I was much more chill and just relaxed. I didn't have as much anxiety because I struggled with a lot of anxiety, and I just didn't realize how it was a hormone problem. You know, I thought it was just something. I didn't connect the dots and realize that it was the result of a hormone disruption. So my anxiety went away, I could sleep much better. So yeah, within the first month of switching to a plant-based diet, I noticed a huge difference. The second thing I did, and this kind of is following number one, I lost weight, and I still am losing weight. So when I switched to a plant-based diet, I started exercising more. This is going to happen naturally. I just kind of accelerated the process because I started moving more. I started exercising more. I started moving throughout the day a lot more and just getting more movement in. And I know because I had so much energy from switching to a plant-based diet, you see, it kind of goes hand in hand. Well, it does go hand in hand. When I switched to a plant-based diet, I had a lot more energy, and this energy gave me more energy, and this energy gave me more motivation to work out. And then for me working out, I lost weight, and with me losing weight also tremendously helped to balance my estrogen levels, because fat is nothing but a storage unit for hormones and toxins. The more fat that you have, the more toxins and hormones you have built up. So the third thing that I did was focus on specific estrogen regulating nutrients and herbs. So I realized that there are two nutrients that are like game changers. The first one is iodine. I started implementing iodine into my diet, and let me tell you, it was a game changer. Like, I just felt a huge weight lifted off of me, and it's the weirdest thing, but like when I don't eat iodine now, my body craves it. That's how I know that my body is benefiting from iodine, and that it was deprived of iodine for years, because now when I go without it, I crave it. So I get my iodine through seaweed. I buy organic seaweed. I call them like chips, but they're like seaweed sheets. They come in like little packs. I get them organic at the store, and let me tell you, I stocked up on them things. I literally have so many packs of seaweed, it's crazy. Iodine is really good for our thyroid as well. That's why a lot of people have thyroid issues, because the thyroid thrives on iodine, and iodine is not in the soil. It's only from ocean water and in the sea. I highly recommend organic kelp supplement or iodine through seaweed, and drinking nettle tea or stinging nettle leaf tea. The fourth thing that I did was implement fasting. I started fasting a lot more to further cleanse and detoxify my body and to flush hormones out. And my eating window is between like 1 to 4 p.m. So that was the fourth thing that I did. And the fifth thing that I did was I threw away all toxic skincare products. I stopped the heavy use of makeup, lotions, hair products, all types of like creams and stuff that we use that's totally unnecessary and totally toxic to our skin. I went organic and natural as possible. All of my skincare products are natural, even my toothpaste. I don't wear makeup anymore, I just let my skin breathe. I just keep it very simple, and whenever I do wear that, it's on occasion, not a daily thing. So I highly recommend, please do not use any toxic skincare products, because our skin is like a sponge and it absorbs everything. And just try your best to use natural as possible. Another thing that I did was I stayed away from microwave foods and oven cooked foods. Microwave foods is just pure radiation. I think we all know how bad microwaves are in the household, and also cooked foods. So with my plant-based lifestyle, I do mostly raw. I don't eat a lot of cooked foods. If I do, it's only like a couple times a week, but for most of the week I'm raw. So that made a huge difference, and that's what I'm still transitioning into, is a completely raw diet. These are all the steps that I tell my family members to start incorporating, and they have noticed a huge difference within their life within the past couple months, and how they felt, how they have more energy, and they don't feel so like bogged down. So that's basically all of the steps that I took to lower my estrogen and to keep my estrogen low. I feel like all of these steps are realistic, they are easy, and if you stay consistent, you can do it, and I promise you it is so worth it. So I hope this helps you. Remember that a better you is worth it, so stay true and stay pure. See you in the next one.